All right, Mike, I have your two quads finished up. Oh, I forgot I still have your Source 1. I got to finish that one up. I've been so busy. I have so many quads to build. It's ridiculous. I've just been like going back and forth between a bunch of different ones. But this one I finished up last night, I think. But then today, so I had this piece on here. This is from Airblade UAV, and it's a piece that holds the cross or the Mortal T. Actually, this is a FR Sky R9MM antenna, but it still holds it, and I put it on here for you because it's awesome. This is an awesome piece that was designed by Airblade, but this was the only one that I had, and it was broken, so I glued it today and let it dry. It should be done by now, so I'm going to try to pop this back in here. It's like a ball joint design kind of thing. It's pretty cool. Hopefully it doesn't break again when I pop this in here. I'm wondering if I should heat it up first. Screw it. Come on, just go in there. There we go. And it didn't break. That's cool. Alright, so it's good now. So yeah, so first of all, this is a 5-inch Airblade UAV Intrepid V2. Well, I guess this is the first 5-inch, so is it the V1 because it's a 5-inch? I don't know, but it's an Intrepid. It's pretty awesome frame. It's got the double stack going on, so you can do a HD cam, but it also has these here for a GoPro, which is pretty awesome. It fits a session on there, no problem, or a Foxeer box or anything like that, the new Runcam one as well. But Airblade also designed a TPU piece for a Hero 7 or whatever on there, so pretty cool frame. We'll go through the parts real quick. For the motors, you have the T-motor F60 2500 kV. You got the SpeedX ES30 amp HV ESCs. You got the SpeedyBee F4 all-in-one flight controller, the R9MM receiver, and you have the new Unify Pro 32 VTX. And the button for that, it's on the same side as the USB. It's right on top of the USB for the flight controller, right there. I already unlocked it, and I already set it to 1,000 milliwatts. So that's good to go. So back to this antenna thing. I love that it's a ball joint kind of design because you can lay it flat like this when you're not flying, and when you're ready to fly. The best option for this kind of antenna is to make it go straight up and down. So like if you're flying like this when you're going forward, you want to tilt it back a little bit like that, so it's straight up and down when you're flying forward. That way you have the best signal going away from you as well as when you come back. You know, if it's flat like this or like this, like if it's in the back, you'd have a good signal going away from you, but then when you came back, it would be a bad signal. So sometimes people put them up front, then you have not as good going away from you, but at least you're going to make it back coming back to you. But that's why this is such a cool design, because you can set it any angle you want. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, I would recommend putting it like that when you're flying it. And don't worry about this when you're going to take off or whatever. Just let it bend over like that, you know. It's fine. Alright, so I don't have a R9 module, so I can't show you a hover or anything. I did test the motors in Betaflight. I made sure that they were all spinning the right way. All the signals are correct. When I spin up 1, it spins up 2, 3, 4. Those are all good. The motors are spinning the right way. I updated the flight controller to 4.0.3. There's a giant capacitor in there, like pretty much the biggest one you can get. And the receiver is right here. The bind button is right there. You'll see it in person, and it's right in front of my finger there, right next to the antenna where it plugs into the receiver. And I'm really liking this new VTX. it is $50, but that's how much the old one used to be anyway, you know, and it has so many features. I mean, it's insane how many features it has. I'm not going to go through them. I think I already did before on the other Pro 32. It's pretty much the same. I think this one might have a couple more things than the Pro 32 Nano, but I like that it's 2 boards now. It's like the top one I think is like a heat sink. I'm not 100% on that, but it looks like it. And there's a space in between them, so that should help with heat. No antenna. Well, you do have that one. You got this one. It's the same one I have in my goggles, but you're going to want to put this on your goggles when you get it, and then take the one off your goggles and put it onto here. You have the booklet for the Speedy Bee, but I'll show you real quick what that thing actually does. Actually, let me plug the antenna in real quick. Okay, so grab a battery. Alright, so this is what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to take your phone. I don't know if you use iPhone or Samsung or Play Store or whatever, but for me it'd be the Play Store. So I go to the Play Store and I would type in Speedy Bee, and it should be the top one there. It has a little B, you know. Click on that, and there you go right there. It's the Speedy Bee app. I already have it installed, so I'm going to open it up. So once you install it, you open it, it goes to this. You want to turn on your Bluetooth on your phone. So you can just hit that button. It'll turn it on. It's not showing anything. I don't know what these two are. I don't know what the hell that is, but it'll show a picture of the flight controller when it's the right one. So obviously it's not going to show anything because the battery's not plugged in. Oh, now there's another one. So we're going to plug in the battery real quick. So basically what this does is the flight controller has a built-in Bluetooth module, so you can access all the settings that you would be able to in Betaflight through your phone without having to hook up any kind of wires or anything. So as soon as I plugged in the battery, you can see the flight controller popped up there. So we're going to click on it. It connects, and then you have access to all your settings. So no valid receiver is detected because obviously I don't have the R9 module. MSP connection is active, probably via Betaflight configurator. I don't know what that means. Oh, it won't arm because it's connected to the Bluetooth. Okay, so there's showing the quad. If I move it, it'll move just like in Betaflight. It's pretty cool. And then you have all these different things right here. You got your UART setups. Go to the next one, configuration. You got all of this stuff. Everything that Betaflight has. I think it's everything. Pretty close if it's not. Failsafe, PIDs, your receiver settings, modes tab. You can change your modes. Everything. So pretty cool. Even shows your battery voltage right there. So yeah, we don't have any GPS, so pretty cool stuff. Hit disconnect. It disconnects from it. And that's it. Oh, I guess I could show you the video. There's your video. Looks good. We got the Ratel on here, which is an awesome camera. It's my favorite right now. Looks amazing, and it has so many different settings and shit you can do. Let's see how warm the VTX is getting. I can feel it through the top plate here, but it's not hot. So I think that is a heat sink, and I think it's actually doing its job pretty good because it's on 1,000 milliwatts. You know what? I just saw a VTX today. I think it was on Banggood. That was 1,600 milliwatts. might have to try that thing out. But anyway, there you go, man. Ready to go. Good to go. And then I also have your 3-inch here. It's got the 2 new motors. I flew this one outside the other day and it flew great. So it's good to go again. So you got a mini Intrepid and a big Intrepid. Alright, I think that should do it. I still have your source 1. I just got the 2 parts in that I need to swap out, the receiver and the VTX. So I will be doing that as soon as I can. And let me know if you have any questions, and I'll get these boxed up and send you over some tracking when I have it. Alright, thanks, Mike.